A hard link or a symbolic link are essentially shortcuts to a file or directory. To understand the differences between a hard and soft link, it is important to know what an inode is first. An inode, short for index node, is an entry in a file system table that references a file or directory. Some of the data within an inode includes information such as the file or directory's permissions, the location on the file system where the file or directory resides, and more. An inode is referenced by its inode number. We can view a file's inode with the following command. The number to the far left is the file's inode. Now, let's see how this ties into hard and soft links. A hard link is a pointer to a file's inode. The inode for a hard link and the file it references is the same. Let's create a hard link from our vim-test file in the root user's home directory to the desktop folder. We do this with the ln command. Now, let's see what the inode numbers are. And we see that the inodes are the same. Next, we will create a symbolic link. A symbolic link, or soft link, is a file that points to another file, so both files will have a different inode. We create symbolic links with the ln command with the -s option. Be sure to use the full path of the source and target for a symbolic link to be created. For example, now let's compare the inode numbers. As expected, we have different inodes. Now, let's see what happens when we move the vim-test file over to the desktop folder and try to access it from the links. So why did the hard link work and not the soft link? Because the hard link is pointing to the exact inode where the data resides. The soft link was just pointing to the original file, which in turn was pointing to the location of the data. When that file was removed from the root user's home directory, the soft link didn't have anything to reference anymore. Another difference between the two types of links is that hard links cannot be accessed from a different file system. However, a symbolic link can cross file systems. Here is an example. First, let's move our test file back to the root user's home directory. We get an error telling us that we cannot cross disk devices. Now let's try a symbolic link. And we can see that a symbolic link does the trick when you need to reference something across file systems. The best documentation on the system for links are in the info pages. To view this documentation, run the following.